Hello guys, we have a full 15 game MLB slate today again on PrizePicks for Saturday, June 25th. It is a Saturday, so we got some morning games. Do have some plays in these early games, so gonna tweet the plays out right after this video as well. But the analysis here, we're gonna start off with, I think this is by far my favorite play, Josh Winkowski, 24.5 fantasy score, taking the under on him. He's just not that great, honestly. Right-handed pitcher, a young guy. He got called up because the Red Sox, they've been dealing with some injuries here and there, but it looks like he's okay, but he's definitely headed for negative regression. A 44% hard hit rate, 14% K rate only, and it's a sinker slider pretty much for him. And then you look at Cleveland, the Guardians that he's going to be facing. Sinker and the slider. The Guardians, 0.37, they're above average here. And then for the Guardians against righties this season, their WRC Plus ranks 9th at 109, and they do not strike out. They strike out the least amount in all of baseball, and it's by a good margin. So Ks are going to be hard to come by for him. He's also not someone that really goes deep. He somehow got through 6.2, but that's against the Tigers. So just with all these things considered, also an away matchup, 4.8 run total, it's hot. It just feels like this is too high of a projection. It's going to get moved down. So hop on this one while I can. It is the lock of the day for me. And then another one I have some interest in is Blake Snell, 30.5, the under on this one. If it moves, not going to be interested in it. The Phillies, they're a good offense still. They're dealing with some injuries like Gene Segura is still going to be out. But against lefties, well, looking at K rate first, 11, 22.8. And then WRC Plus, they're 7th, 114. And Blake Snell, his home road splits are pretty much the same. And then, yeah, he's got strikeout stuff, but he walks so many guys. And this Phillies offense, they're good. Sure, they do K, but I just like the idea of Snell getting himself into trouble like he always does. It just seems like he's always in for long innings. So that's another thing I'm going to be looking at for this game. If we do get one of those MLB live plays of 14.5 pitches in the first inning, I'm going to look for the over on this one for Snell. Now on to hitting fantasy score. Got one here. The first one, Tim Anderson, 7.5 against Baltimore. They were going to start Kyle Bradish today, but he was placed on the IL for shoulder injury. So now they are going with Spencer Watkins. He's not good either. The White Sox, they somehow have struggled to score so far against Baltimore, but I think they definitely get it going here. They have Tim Anderson back, Luis Robert as well. They're going to score runs, and it's 5.4 right now projected. I like Tim Anderson for fantasy points. If you want to take 1.5 total bases when that comes out, sure, but he can run, he can steal, so I want that, just having that luxury if he does steal on, because then it's going to be a for sure over. And then going to the Rangers here with Cole Calhoun at 5.5. He didn't hit, but he got a single and he got pinch ran for. So hopefully they're not in that situation where he has to leave the game. But Josiah Gray, this guy is so bad against lefties, and Cole Calhoun, his numbers might not look that great, but he's got a really high hard hit percentage. And Josiah Gray, he allows a lot of fly balls. His splits are insane for lefties and righties, so gotta take advantage of that. Rangers playing at home, 4.4 run total, not particularly high, but I mean it's the Rangers. Overall their offense isn't the best, but Calhoun, he's hitting in the cleanup spots. It's always going to be hot. They could close the roof, but still, Gray, he struggles against lefties big time. So, going to take the 5.5 here. And then for runs and RBIs, there's one here. Nolan Gorman, 0.5 over. Keep an eye on this one, though, because I would consider it a lock if he gets to bat second. If he's not batting second, I might just take this off, because if you bat second, usually before that was Paul Goldschmidt's spot, but if you're batting second, you are hitting behind Tommy Edman, and then you have Goldschmidt and Arenado behind you. They have a 5.4 run total. It says Alec Mills, but it should be Adrian Sampson, so even worse of a pitcher. But 91 degrees, winds blowing out. They have batted Brendan Donovan second, so that's why this isn't like a lock. But if we do get Gorman in batting second, I really like this play. It's a high run total, playing at home. He's a rookie, but he's been playing well, since he's been called up. So I like this one. There's only 7 plays right now for this category, which I know they're going to add more. But for right now, what we have, this is going to be the favorite play. And then just some total bases that I do have interest in when they come out. Corey Seager, of course, talking about lefties against Gray. That one probably going to be a lock. But how much I like Gorman, it's also because of how good Paul Goldschmidt of a spot he is in. Adrian Sampson, sinker, fastball, slider, his main 3 pitches. And you look at Paul Goldschmidt, sinker, fastball, slider. These are the 3 best pitches that he loves to face. So it looks like a spot that Goldschmidt's just going to go deep. So if you're betting for home runs on a sportsbook or something, I really do like this play for Goldschmidt. And then other guys, Jose Abreu, same thing. Just kind of, if I like White Sox or I have plays from their teammates, I'm probably going to like their teammates as well. And then Byron Buxton and Luis Arias, both, if we do get 1.5 total bases for them, they are taking on Senzatella pitching away, but I mean, he's just not good. He doesn't strike anyone out, so that's going to be very good for Buxton because he Ks a lot. And then he also doesn't walk many guys. So sometimes we have those problems of, he gets walked, he doesn't even get a chance to swing. But this looks like to be a good spot for that. And you got 13 Melons blowing out. Looks like it's going to be favoring lefties. So that's a huge plus. 76 degrees, perfectly fine. 5.3 run total. So I do like the Twins offense for today. And then Hunter Renfroe, Willie Adames against Yusei Kikuchi. They do strike out, the Brewers do, but Kikuchi, he allows a ton of hard hits and a lot of power to right-handed bats. I don't think I really want Renfroe because the value's not going to be there. He's not a 137 plus kind of guy ever on sportsbooks in these spots. So if you're betting on sportsbook, sure. But for here, if we get some other prop for Renfroe, like somehow a fancy prop or runs and RBIs, then I would probably add that. But just some guys to keep an eye on. But that's going to break down for Saturday right now. Winkowski, 24.5 the under. That is the lock play of the day. So thank you guys for watching. Good luck on this slate, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.